Hello and welcome to the Scuffed Express. My name is
Perspicacity. This is crazy. What? This is the Scuffed Express. I thought this was the Kino Casino. Yes, hello.
Hello. We are live. We're competing against Daddy Jim tonight. And that's something else. He decided to do a surprise stream. So I just lost half my audience to Jim. Yeah, I think I just lost half the audience to Jim.
Yes. Oh well.
So
the true Chads remain.
Now, is Squire blowing people's ears out? Give me a yes or no, because I can't ever trust Squire with...
I'm blowing something else, that's for sure.
I can never trust...
Oh, this blow! Oh, I love boxed wine. Yes.
So I figured we'd do some random stuff this week. And I have a bunch of stuff on the backlog that I want to use. So we're going to switch over. And... yes, please blow it, Squire. Well, there you go. We're going to switch over here. And what do you want to start? You want to start with the Ralpha family?
It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to start with. I can't see what you're showing, though, by the way. Just says it's paused.
It's okay, because it is paused. Oh, okay. I got the talking heads going, but we're going to say goodbye to the talking head. Okay. So... all right. There's me. Hello. Everything. It's paused because the video's not up, but we're going to start with... oh, that's not even the right video that I wanted. We were going to start out with Josh, right? This was Josh's declaration.
Just start with whatever's on the screen.
This was Josh's declaration last week, and nobody covered it, so I wanted to go over this really quick.
My fault, apparently.
Yes. Well, all of this is your fault. That's true. I 100% agree with that.
Oh, did we crash?
I mean, look, here's my.
We crashed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how.
What happened?
Yeah, we crashed.
Oh, well.
Hold on.
It's over.
It's over. Oh, jeez.
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure why we crashed.
Crowdfund a computer.
Yeah, we got to crowdfund a computer for me. I don't even see you in here, Squire. All right, hold on. I got it. What a shit show.
Well, this is why it's the Scuffed Express.
This is why it's the Scuffed Express. Now, I don't understand why this screen is still black, but I will fix it.
I can see your screen, so it's
it's just the window capture. It's going to be a real pain in the ass. Hold on a second. This should fix it.
Well, at least this didn't happen when you were on the casino. That would have been bad.
Yeah, right. I was still fired anyway, Squire. It doesn't matter. All right, are you ready for this?
This is true. Yes, go.
My fault, apparently.
Yes.
This is Josh with rackets.
That's true. I 100% agree with that.
I mean, look, here's my thing now. I am going to fucking murder the internet. I am going to systematically pull this apart like a child with an insect in his hands. I will destroy this shit by myself. I am a one-man apocalypse, and this will be the end of the internet, and it will be my fault. I'm bringing you all with me. I'm going to have this shit regulated.
Haven't you heard this before?
I'm going to bring back net neutrality. I'm going to make the internet miserable by the time I'm gone. That is my objective. So you better be on my side, because this is the Samson option.
Keep crashing, person. What's going on?
I don't even understand what the issue is here. Why I keep crashing? I didn't crash last time. I'll tell you that much. All right, hold on a second here. I don't know what.
I don't know if I can watch this Josh clip. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just go AFK for like 20 minutes. I'll be
back. Thanks, Squire. I don't understand. I wasn't having any issues this week, and now all of a sudden I'm having weird issues.
Perspicacity, why are you trying to make fun of me?
All
You're
right.
not allowed to make fun of me. This isn't
Well,
the
I know what I'm
Kiwi-
gonna
This
do.
is the Kiwi Farms. You're not allowed to make fun of me, Persip.
My fault.
Well, I know what I'm going to do.
I have a one-man apocalypse. I'm gonna fucking nuke your house. I know where you live. I have everyone's docs. I have the chat's docs.
He
If
does.
you make fun of me, I'm gonna dox you all.
All right. We'll try this one more time. Please forgive me. The audience. You're
No,
be
fuck
very
you.
kind
I'm
to
not
forgive me.
forgiving you. You're a piece of shit. How dare you? I have to fight trannies on a daily basis. What are you doing with your life?
The audience is very kind to forgive me here. I just won't do my webcam, that's all. That seems to be causing problems.
No one wants to see your irradiant face, you fucking weirdo.
Well, that's true. I don't even want to see my face. All right, let's continue with the clip. Can you see it?
Fuck you. I'm not going to help you out.
Is it pizza day?
No, it's not.
I don't
It's
even
not.
like
It's so
you.
cranky.
You're making fun
Fucking
of me.
play the clip. Play the clip.
I'm gonna
seeing
bring
myself.
back net neutrality. I'm going to make the
I know you
internet
do.
miserable by the time I'm gone. That is my objective. So you better be on my side because this is the Samson option. I'm going to collapse the pillars in, the temple's coming down, and you're all going to be buried with me.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Samson. You ass. No, something kind of needs to happen though. Which I hate to say, that something needs to happen.
So there you go. There's Josh on rackets. What
Was
do you
that
have
the
to say
only
about
clip
that,
of me,
Josh?
Person?
Yes.
Fuck you.
What do you have
I'm
to
a
say
king.
about that?
I control the internet. I have your docs. I have Rocket's docs.
I have
He's
your
my
IP
bitch.
address.
Don't make fun of my voice. you
Dick's
fucking
house is
fag.
mansion. I saw it. I
Fuck
was there, and
you.
I was supposed to go there again, but nobody
was a
likes me
mansion.
anymore.
It was a mansion, and there was piles of cocaine everywhere. and
Nobody
the
likes
covers.
me anymore.
Fuck you. All right, I'm
All
going
right, we're
back
moved
to
on.
post with the pedophiles.
So Josh is irrelevant, but I wanted to do a little Josh segment. He's very angry that trannies are pulling down his site every day, and I don't know. I haven't gotten it to work in weeks. I think my ISP blocks it. So
Fuck
people
you.
keep
My
telling me
website
about
is the
stuff. I
greatest.
supposedly have a thread on there. I don't know. I can't see
You
any of
do. I made it myself because you're a faggot. And I hate you.
it. I believe
All right.
it.
I'm going back to post with the pedophiles. I feel more comfortable there. I mean, I hate them.
All right. We'll see you later, Josh. We'll call you back if you have anything else to say. Maybe you'll have something to say about this next clip, which I thought was very wholesome. This next set of clips is going to be very wholesome. It's
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
Sorry,
I had to take a
moved
massive
on.
shit.
Yes, I had to move on to the next set of clips here.
Oh, thank fuck. Fuck Josh. He's a piece of shit. He's
Yes,
a
we're going to
pedophile,
pull up
too.
some Ralph clips, but these are some very wholesome Ralph clips. Very wholesome. I really liked this particular segment with Ralph. And here, we're going to pull it up right here. So we're going to pause it real quick. And this is Ralph responding to this fucking leech RPG, who has now turned on the casino too, which I warned Ashton about, but whatever. He's got a lot to say about Ralph and our queen Pantsu, the Muppet.
I mean,
Pantsu.
I tried to warn Ashton about this piece of shit and all these other pieces of shit he's associating with, like fucking Big Papa Faggot and fucking CWC, who are literal federal agents that he's literally cohorting with.
Yeah, well, CWC definitely. I don't know about any of these. Well, Big Papa Fascist probably too, right? I mean, it's all seems like either trust
Well, I
fund
mean,
money or
they're
government
using
money.
BPF as the face for the Comfy and this other like scam website that they're getting donos from, but it's all actually in CWC's name. They're just using Big Papa Faggot as the fall man, as the face for the operation.
With his 10 viewers. Ashton was so desperate to stream over there, and I said, I'm not really interested in that. And that's probably another reason I got the boot. because I was being too, I was like, oh, we can't really grift. I want to grift in very specific segments, maybe 3 times a show. We do the super chats. Maybe we focus most of the money on Gumroad and putting Gumroad content together. Apparently that means watch Survivor with Andy. I don't know, whatever. All right.
90 Day Fiance. Persept, when are we going to have our own Gumroad and watch 90 Day Fiance?
Can I just put a bullet in my mouth? I said absolutely not. I'm not getting involved with Andy, and I'm not watching 90
I think
Day
that
Fiancé.
people in the chat would actually pay for that content if we did it.
Yeah, okay.
I think
You're
people
really
would pay.
coping now, buddy. I hate to tell you, bro.
It's true. I mean, we're both legends, apparently, I guess.
Yeah.
What people
Well,
say.
you are a legend, Squire. I am.
No, I am the Squire. I'm nothing more.
I'm dirt, but you're a legend, my friend. The legend of Squire.
The infamous Squire.
The infamous.
I like that.
If it's any consolation,
All
I
right.
picked Squire's outfit.
Yes, he did. I needed the gayest outfit I could possibly find, so I asked Persept to pick it out for me.
Yes. All right, let's play some of this clip.
Or not TF.
Can you
Did
hear
he
it?
think I
Well?
would turn this off, by the way?
I can hear it.
Does he even
Yes,
know
the
who I
audience
am
can
at
answer
all?
that
It's
too,
like,
check.
of course not. If you're going to make it a thing like that where you think you're going to bluff me off, you'll never bluff me off. Of course, I wouldn't care what you put up on this fucking screen. I wouldn't turn it off. You playing chicken with the Ralph Mail? You playing chicken with the Ralph Mail? I don't think so, bitch. I don't think so,
Now,
Teddy.
before we continue with that, I think
What a
there's,
king.
Keep going.
something
I love
else
Ralph.
that I should
Stop.
bring your attention to. This is one of my favorite songs,
Is it?
and I want you all to hear it.
Some jab shit?
This is Pantsu's rap song, as we all know.
By the way,
On a diss track. I'd like it if you cut me some slack.
oh, they're playing Pantsu. Okay.
Does it-
They're playing Pantsu's old record. She is kind of scantily clad there.
Oh wow! Could you imagine the stench?
Wow, I sure hope Pantsu doesn't DMCA your stream. That would suck.
Man
Okay,
fading in the night sent $3.
So what we're going to see here is a collaboration of Ralph and Pantsu to get their revenge. The Ralph family is going to get their revenge on RPG TV. I can't believe nobody even saw this, but so he summons Pantsu.
Is there
into
really
the
a
room.
clip of someone? Is there really a clip of Ralph calling you a faggot and a leech?
Not that I know of, but there's definitely clips of Ralph wishing me dead. Yes, those have to exist someplace.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was watching live when he said that.
Well,
a
he
year
said
or
that,
two
like,
ago.
Over the years, he said
Yes.
that many times to me, but I don't know. Hopefully, me and Ralph can turn over a new leaf. All right, here's a second.
Come in here.
So now Ralph is going to summon Pantsu into the room to defend their family's honor.
Here, do you got a response? RPG's yelling in on
Very
you.
wholesome.
He's really desecrating us right now. Do you have a response to this unprovoked attack on a young female mother? What an absolute piece of garbage.
A young female
Young
mother.
new mother RPG attacks her. for
Why
no
did he have to
reason.
call her a female
What a
mother?
piece of
She's a
trash.
female mother.
Pantsu's
Well, these
tranny
days, Squire,
fiance
there are all kinds
about
of.
Pantsu enjoying animated child porn. Oh, were animals
I did
rape
clip this, Euros.
children? Oh wow,
Come here.
wow.
Oh no, he's yelling in on you. Do you have a response to this?
What?
Do you have a response to this unprovoked attack? This unprovoked attack.
Look
What's
at
going
this!
on here?
Look at this
Still better than his
queen
song.
audience.
That's true. Do we have this song?
You gotta fire it up.
Oh,
You gotta
man.
fire it up.
Jesus
I made
Christ,
that in,
she looks like a
one
Muppet,
afternoon,
man.
So I was doing a video a day. It was my challenge.
Wow. That's more than he does, I have to say.
Look at how turned on Ralph is.
I can tell. I'll send you the link. She literally said, "Send me the link. I'll strike him."
Let's strike it.
Look how aroused
Well,
Ralph
I
is.
mean, for
Look at
Ralph,
this
that's
so
probably
Oh.
a catch compared to. what he's had prior.
Yeah, well, the alien bitch. A lot of the bitches look like straight
Alien
aliens.
bitch,
What a bum
Nora.
this guy is.
Trace,
Look how
fucking
aroused
psychotic
Ralph
BPD
is.
hole.
Pantsu sticker
This is
from the
what gets
chat.
Ralph
I was
off.
thinking we need a dedicated Pantsu sticker as well.
Watching the child.
I mean, everybody knows she used to be with Digibro, and he's a psycho. She already
Everybody
denounced all
knows.
that. So I remember when we were getting together, and she mentioned.
Shout out to
this is-
Bronx, by
this is
the
off
way.
record conversation. Mama said anyway, and she's like, you'll catch a lot of heat, if we get together. And even
No,
some
if I
people
turned
in
out, I
the
wouldn't
audience
pass
will
more
say
than
shit, and I was
Pantsu,
like, I don't give a
unfortunately.
fuck.
I'd be one
Like, nobody
hideous
tells
woman.
me shit.
I'm already a hideous man.
Nobody tells me shit because, see, I live my life one way, and it's the way I want to live it. And if somebody doesn't like who I'm with or personal decisions I've made, then they can just die. Like, I don't give a fuck. Now, some people maybe don't have that type of confidence, that type of
I have that type of
swagger, arguably. And a lot of people don't. But I do, so.
Sexual.
So, that was the update with the Ralph family, and they're feuding with the forces.
But Persip, we're not
of
allowed
Judas.
to talk about Ralph. It's no Ralph November.
I just thought that was really funny. Now we're going to go into Ollie Jamal, because nobody gives
I
Ollie
love
Jamal
Ollie.
coverage.
Ollie's a king. I love that stream he did. When
Nobody
he goes to
gives
the
Ollie
Smoothie
Jamal
Factory
any coverage, and I love Ollie.
and is just saying smoothie over and over again. It was so cute.
Oh, do you want me to pull? I think I actually might have that clip. Let me look here.
Yes, I want to see the smoothie clip.
Let's see. I might have that in my big folder of clips. Retarded Ollie clip. Yes, I do have that. All right, you want to? Let's just play it. Can you see it?
Oh
We're good.
boy, smoothies, smoothie. I'm so hungry. Do I have my wallet? Yes, I do. Oh, those customers in here.
He wants a smoothie, you guys.
He wants a smoothie.
I want a smoothie. Wow.
No one can accuse me of stealing these clips, because nobody is even. I think 100 people watch this entire stream.
I don't even think it was that many. I think it was like 10.
50. Yeah.
Where's the one I want to? Yeah.
He's walking like a duck. He is walking very strangely.
How's your pina colada? Is it good?
How is your pina colada?
Okay. I kind of want a 32 pounds. That's too yeah.
So that's Ollie in his personal life. That's an example of one of Ollie's Ollie Jamal's streams. But this last stream, whatever he did, whatever protest this is, things got real, and they got pretty great. So I'm going to pull that up here. I don't know. Probably Squire. I've linked this to you, but you probably
Surgeries and surgery.
So here's a lot of trannies and stuff on this college campus. I guess Ollie's college campus, because it's smart to protest with cameras on your own college campus. But Ollie has no fear, and he's filthy stinking rich, so I guess it really doesn't matter anyway. Whatever happened? Is Ralph still invited to the Jamal mansion? He invited himself.
I don't know. That was supposed to happen.
I think his parents kind of put a stop to him going on Ralph's show. But he should come back. He was one of the best. He was one of the best parts of Ralph's show. He really was. He was one of the best parts. But I don't know. His mom. You want to? I probably can find that clip really quick here. Ollie's mom yelling at the panel to not pick on him. Oh, let's see here. I know.
Oh yeah, the one that Ashton tried to say she was yelling at Ralph.
Yeah, let's see here. All right, this is.
So
I just want to make a comment real quick about the IQ test.
I want to speak to you. Ali's been telling me you've been calling him a retard, and you've been also accusing him of getting false subscribers. I just want to let you know that's not the case.
No, wait, who said
That's
that?
not the case.
Call him a retard. I would appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
That was not nice. What if he calls you a dumb brain? You wouldn't like it, right?
You're dumb brain. You're dumb brain.
Terrible. I would not
This
like
is my
it if
mother.
anyone said that.
Me before
Or my
making
aunt.
false accusations for somebody who has been working day and night and going out in the heat. Going out in the heat to make content and actually filming.
I see the chat is lit, so
in Texas.
I fucking love the
So
chat.
you better be careful and please be wise in choosing your words.
Doing it day and night. That it's got a sweatshop. It better be very normal for you.
Wow. Brittany, you need to.
You better be wise in using your words.
Wow.
You fucking floozy.
But dare you make fun of Indian
How
people?
dare you?
You do not know how to do proper
How
Indian
dare you
voice.
talk
You
about
fucking
my
Arab
very
motherfucker.
lucky
I
son?
will fucking
He's
kill
going to
you.
be a sheik one day. You better respect him, you fucking whore.
I think that is the first time an Indian mother has been disappointed their child is working day and night like a sweatshop worker. Usually that's like the dream.
So listen, Ali is gonna drop the hammer now.
You gotta get in the corner. You're in timeout.
Wow.
Oh God.
Mom on me, you guys.
Wow. I think
Honestly, this dumb cunt needs a mom to smack her around.
Is
I hope
Ollie
Ali's
even there
mom.
himself?
What just happened?
Doesn't she have a kid or something?
I don't know. I know she gives Nick $1,000. Hold on, we gotta go back. We stepped on Ollie's big line.
What just happened?
Wow.
What happened is that you got creamed by my mother.
Why did you tell me?
Ralph is so obliterated. His mother stomped that bitch out.
His mom.
You know how many cocks she has to suck to pay $1,000 to be on
Damn,
Cozy a
were you
month?
planning that the whole time? Is that why you want to call in so bad?
So that happened. I think that was the last Ollie appearance. His parents might have pulled the plug on his ability to go on Ralph's show. But now this is what Ollie is up to as of this week.
ZXV is right. She is a female Butters.
A female Butters? Who's a female Butters?
That Britney bitch.
Oh, kind of, yeah. I think Butters actually could play instruments and stuff though.
No, and Butters is likable, and she really is.
Yeah. But Butters is gone, right? He's long gone. I haven't heard Butters call in years.
No, the South Park character Butters.
Oh, South Park character, but I don't know. Whatever.
Transition doesn't fit.
Doesn't make any sense.
Wow, so brave.
Wow. The Prozac stare. The Prozac stare is real.
Yeah, dude. Dude, soy stare. Soy stare. Demon eyes.
Child groomer.
Child groomer. Pedophile. 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 What?
The eyes. Especially back here.
That's okay. Hey, look, I'm controlling a robot. Whoa, look at that. I'm using its right hand. Oh my gosh. I got my very own toy robot. I got my toy
What
robot.
the fuck?
It's so amazing.
You're sick. You're sick. You're sick.
Whoa, look at that. And a right, and a left, and a right, and a
These are Corinne? That woman sounds like Corinne.
No, it's not Corinne. It's some slut. I don't know. Some slut that Ollie is always with. It's literally just the two of them in this crowd of hundreds of people, just surrounded, and Ollie is completely unaffected. He's just laughing, and I'll show you the scale of how surrounded he is in the next few clips. All these people saying, go home, bigot and stuff. So these are the trolling techniques that he learned from Ralph. As you remember, this is Ralph's young apprentice, Ralph's protege, as it were, and he's taught Ollie all of his secret techniques. And this is Ollie in the crowd using the secret techniques.
You just call the woman a fat cunt.
So here's the next clip.
If you see this woman in the red hat, she is not one
You'll
of
see how
us.
surrounded
This man
Ollie
is
is.
not one of us.
He's not one of us.
I wish he's dressed better than you, clearly.
These people people are not with us. I just want to say that for clarification. Do not give these people interviews.
Exactly. Don't give them interviews. Don't give them time of day.
Don't give these.
They're discriminating against a brown person.
Don't give these clowns your time of day.
Don't give these clowns your time of day.
Wow.
These clowns your time
John
of
Money
day.
was a fucking pedophile.
Time of day.
This guy over here as well. This guy over here as well. All
Yes,
right.
I'm against you perverts.
All
I
right.
am definitely
We're
against all
against
perverts.
perverts.
Obvious gay guy in the crowd denounces pervert.
I'm against
You're against child mutilation. How dare you? No, this is ridiculous. We're not even doing anything.
Tell him, Ollie.
Get these things.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at it scream! Look at this scream!
Look at all of them. Look at how many there are.
Oh, not you! You're just taking photos. But they.
I fucking hate liberals. They're so fucking loud and obnoxious.
Look, they're assaulting the fat gay man.
Get the fuck out of my face. No, you don't get the fuck in my face. All right. Come on. Get away. Appreciate it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's more clips. As you know, Ralph began his training a long time ago. We'll play that clip real quick here.
Yes, he's been bottling his
Making it
anger
more
for
well-known.
months.
Yes, this is Ralph training the young Ollie Jamal.
Ollie.
No, he's not gonna.
Yeah, they're haters. They're trying to.
That's one of my most
They're trying to.
streams of all
Well,
time.
that's fine. They're trying to
literally,
take you down a peg, but they're actually just making your name ring out even louder.
They're gonna be like from the untouchable cast.
That is a good point, actually. Any publicity is good publicity, someone might say.
I said kind of low brow, but I can't stop laughing.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore.
Has become.
You have a new
I
one.
wonder what's his name.
Just feel the anger. Remember this feeling.
Travis Noir threw in the towel.
Remember this feeling. Remember this spite. Now, bottle that.
By the way, this
Bottle it.
Bulletin board material.
speech. This Groiper General.
Board material. Destroy all of your enemies, Ollie. Remember this.
I mean, Ralph is technically correct. I have to admit.
Oh, he is.
correct.
He's 100% correct, as usual. Ralph is 100% right.
You know, you let it, you use it as your strength for later. And then you wait until they're on the ground crying, freezing. And that's when you snake on them, ladies and gentlemen.
That's when you snake. Now, a lot of people are saying that Ollie is some kind of plant, too. I mean, all of these people, the whole point of the show was all these people are linked to conspiracy. But I forgot that whole angle, and I just went ahead with the show anyway. So now you're going to have to deal with that. That's what the title means. All these people are part of the conspiracy.
Well, I mean, everyone's a Fed.
The conspiracy to destroy and
I'm a
elevate
Fed.
Cozy.
You're a Fed. Ashton's a Fed.
Well,
Adam's
his
a
uncle
Fed,
is in C6.
Brian Dunn's a Fed. Josh Moon's a Fed. Rackets is a Fed. Who else? Everyone in the chat is Feds. This is
Milo,
all
Nick
Fed honey pot.
Fuentes, Baked Alaska, all of them Feds. Adam
Let's
Fed.
see. Bronx
MI6.
is a Fed. Ham is a Fed. ZXV's a Fed. Rupert's a Fed. Feltward's a Fed. Everyone's a Fed.
Persip, do you prefer men circumcised or uncircumcised? That first question goes to you, Squire, and then I'll answer.
That's clearly addressed to you, Pastor.
Are you sure, Squire? Do you want to answer that question first? Do you want to answer that question first, Squire? Come on.
I'm
Tell
not
us.
answering your homosexual
circumcised or
fantasies,
uncircumcised,
Pastor.
Squire.
No,
You tell us.
I'm not going to indulge your homosexual fantasies.
Yeah.
Pastor. You fucking twit. I don't know, Pastor.
It
I was
doesn't
watching.
matter to
I
me.
was
It
watching
doesn't matter to
a
me.
musical stream. I was watching a musical stream where people are saying that you like to get raped by black people. Is this true, Pastor?
Do I like to get raped by black men? Is that what you just said?
Yes, that's what they were singing
no,
about.
I don't believe so. Who was singing that?
Oh,
I know.
These
Okay,
fellows
never
that
mind.
were singing.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
I fell asleep to that with literally in 90 seconds. I was out. out like a light. I was added to a Discord call, and I literally didn't even see it until like 8:30 in the morning. I was out.
You know they're going to do a 4-hour stream just because you mentioned them.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, here's our next clip.
Transphobes go home! Transphobes go home! Transphobes go home! Transphobes go home!
It's just the two of them.
Are they saying trust funds go home?
not gonna face
Trust funds. Well, yes, that would be accurate. That'd be more accurate.
Transphobes go home!
Why are you targeting me?
Transphobes go home! Transphobes go home!
I hate it.
Look at Ollie. Look.
Transphobes go home!
Ollie loves it.
All right, we get it. We get it, Soyboy.
That actually looks like Axel, doesn't
This
it?
is a public place. We're gonna stay forever.
Axel was also at this. It
If
looks just
Axel
like
was
Axel.
brown, baby.
It looks just like Axel.
How are you?
Brown Axel. I honestly just want to round all these people up into camps and then show them a very good time.
Yeah.
Chad, before we go on to our next speaker,
You don't know what you're saying.
our
You're wearing a mask. You
chip
can't
is
Look
see
at
it.
them press this guy.
make sure that bigots off our campus, bigots off
Our campus?
Look
I
at
know
the
someone who's
tranny in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
So
you'll
beautiful.
give them ammo. You'll like.
So brave.
I got a lot to learn. You'll like the good at this.
Poor Ollie.
bigots off our campus,
Look me in the eyes and say that, you cowards.
bigots off our campus, bigots off our campus, bigots off our campus, bigots off our campus. We will now be presenting our new speaker, who knows about Jeff Younger, who knows the type of man he actually fucking is, other than these.
Ollie knows who he is.
I've actually worked for this campaign. I
Yeah,
know
they're
more
the
than
top
you.
donors of the campaign.
Speaker, give it up for
It's right here. Look, the tranny in the wheelchair got trotted out.
Oh, of course, the lady in the wheelchair has to
Now,
speak next.
she could probably get up and walk, right? I mean, it's clearly not real.
Oh, no, that's clearly a cope chair. That's not a real wheelchair.
Clearly.
Oh fuck! I honestly hate these protest streams because everyone that goes, if you go to one of these protests, you're an insufferable piece of shit. Regardless of what side you're on, you're a piece of shit if you go.
Don't
to
talk
these protests.
that way about Ollie. I love Ollie.
Ollie was the only person there that wasn't a piece of shit because Ollie was channeling his inner alpha male and being a child.
Yes.
Everyone else was an insufferable faggot. That's my opinion.
I have one more clip, but seizure. If you get seizures, because Ollie doesn't know how to really hold a camera, so if you get seizures,
Are you really giving this a trigger warning, person?
yes, I'm giving a seizure warning for this.
Oh
one.
fuck! It's over.
Put your hand in my camera if you're a child abuser.
Oh, he's a child abuser! He says, put your umbrella close to the camera if it's a child abuser. Oh wow, look at that. It's a child abuser! Wave your flag if you're a child abuser. Oh my god, it's a child abuser! Yeah, child abuser, child abuser, child abuser, child abuser, child abuser. Time to troll these motherfuckers.
Oh, he went full Sonic there.
Yeah, he went full Sonic.
Yeah, they are safe. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that attire. What is that? What is that drip, bro? Get out of here.
Yeah, bro.
What
what's
is
the
that
drip?
drip, bro?
Look at that drip, bro. Look at that
Imagine
drip.
Ollie
Look at that
Alexander
drip.
saying,
Look at that drip. The one.
Ollie
Wow,
Jamal. That Ollie Alexander.
Don't touch me with the umbrella, ma'am. Thank you. Rude. Goodbye. That's why I won.
What the fuck is
Total
going on
Ollie
with this
victory.
camera?
Okay.
Holy shit.
Well, that's why I gave a seizure warning for that one.
I don't know if that was just him holding it weird or if the camera just bugged out.
Or the camera bugged out from getting hit with an umbrella. I don't know.
Oh fuck!
But that's
a
what
great clip.
Ollie is up to now that he's no longer guest host on the Kill Stream.
Well, he's becoming Ralph. I actually think that arc for him should work very well.
I'll be watching.
I can't
If he
wait.
keeps it that high energy, I'll be watching.
I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan.
I'll definitely be watching. Yeah.
And next year it'll be no Ali November. You watch.
I think I have one more clip of Ollie, but I can't find it at this moment, which is kind of embarrassing. I could never find clips. This is a common problem.
This is why you were fired, Persit, because you're disorganized.
This is why I was fired. Yeah. So, our last segment is going to be. Well, actually, you know what? We'll play the Lara Logan. This is a more serious clip. Nobody has covered this. That Lara Logan was fired for saying that elites drink the blood of children. But I wanted to cover this real quick because I found it interesting. If you don't know, Lara Logan was the foreign correspondent on 60 Minutes for many, many years. Very high profile lady.
But you know what? It's even bigger than that because I spoke to a man who
She was fired for saying
holding the documents in his hand. He told me about it. Right? He said he infiltrated the global cabal at the UN level. Right? And one of the things that he was able to tell me about from his own.
Was she hired because of her tits?
Himself.
She has a great pair of tits. A plus tier.
That's why she was the foreign correspondent. I mean, look at those tits. Holy
well, as
fuck.
you know, poor Lara Logan, when she was covering the revolution in Egypt, she was attacked by a crowd of Muslim men, by like hundreds of Muslim men, dragged through the streets. It was really stripped and dragged through the streets. It was really kind of terrifying. But this is a woman who was accused of being an Israeli spy, locked up by a bunch of foreign governments when she was covering on the ground in the Middle East all the upheaval, and they immediately throw her under the bus when she starts talking like this. I wonder why she's talking like this.
Was these documents that show that there is a plan, and this was several years ago, right? The plan was to infiltrate 100 million illegal immigrants. And at that point, they were already at 40 million. And these people would dilute what they called the pool of patriots. Those were their words, right? And they would not be taught that America is a great country and trained to sing the national anthem with pride and so on and so on. They would be taught all the negative things that we're taught about the U.S. today that our own children are taught. And what would be the effect of diluting the pool of patriots? Well, it would be to break down this sense of pride in being American and what it means to be
It's right out of the playbook. They're right out of the socialist playbook. You divide and conquer. You don't tell them your intent. You get people to come in. You got your useful idiots, those of us who are paying for these people to have all
Eric Boley's gotten fat. Holy shit.
He really has. He's gained quite a bit of weight.
Well, badly. It ends badly for some. Okay, so on a serious note, people of all faiths.
Oh, serious note. Here we go.
This is a spiritual battle. I am a firm and solid and immovable believer in God. And I believe that God wins. I believe that good is greater than evil. And I believe that the fallen angel, otherwise known as Satan, doesn't get to prevail in this world. So if you follow the Bible, or if you follow the Quran, or you follow the Book of Mormon, people talk in various different ways about the end times. And if you fight for God, God will fight for you. But humanity.
Final thought, Lara. Final thought, though. I have to ask you this because my audience is very God-fearing, God-loving.
This went Stu Peters really quick.
A couple of seconds, please.
Yeah. This went really wild, didn't it?
Is God okay with a closed border?
It's much bigger than that. God believes that in sovereignty and national identity and the sanctity of family and all the things that we've lived with from the beginning of time.
Who knew Lara Logan was so
based?
based?
He knows that the open border is Satan's way of taking control of the world through all of these people who are and his servants. And they may think that they're going to become gods. That's what they tell us. Yuval Noah Harari and all the rest of them at the World Economic Forum. The ones who want us eating insects, cockroaches, and that while they dine on the blood of children. Those are the people, right?
Exactly, man.
Going to win.
She's so fucking
Holy
right.
based. Wow.
She's so right, isn't she?
See, this is why the Republicans lost the midterms. That wasn't their fucking that wasn't the line of the talking point. Was that the Democrats drink the blood of children?
They drink the blood of children, want you to eat roaches and bugs.
The border is a demonic conspiracy.
I think she should run for office. I think she could win on that line of just being pure. But she was fired for saying that, so they swept that under the rug really quick. You can't find a fucking news story about that. Lara Logan decrying that the elites want to drink the blood of children and make us eat bugs.
She'll be on the Stu Peters show next week, probably.
Yes, well, our next segment is Stu Peters. I figured that was like
thank God.
the perfect transition into Stu and his Vaxspiracy. If we
talk shop,
don't get immediately flagged down for misinformation.
I am very disappointed that our good friend Ashton Porks decided that Stu would not be a good topic for the casino.
Well, that's just fucking
very
nuts.
disappointed. Very disappointed.
Well, he's too esoteric for Andy's fans. Andy's fans want to see Andy's Instagram pictures and
Instagram
and 7-hour shows with Millennial Woes, who I was supposed to interview, but I never got a chance to press a Millennial Woes, even though I know all the Woes lore. I'm a little bitter about that, just a little bitter, because I would have really pressed Woes. But I suppose.
Can you imagine if Adam was there asking questions? If you were there asking questions? You know, people with
that level of keynote is not allowed to exist, Squire.
No.
Oh, tragic days. Well, but here's Stu.
Ruby
just Stu. So every day Stu has different has a different person on for the Vaxspiracy. And this particular one was pretty wild because in this they declare that snake and snail venom is inserted into the vaccine for whatever purpose. Who knows why?
Snail venom? What?
Yeah, and self-replicating artificial, but not artificial, natural nanobots that are self-replicating are also inserted into your bloodstream.
What?
Yeah. And this is quite a long clip, but we'll pause at certain points, but I'll let it play for a minute or two.
All right.
We'll get into it.
My body's ready. Let's hear this.
Your body's ready.
Interviewed Dr. Brian Ardis. You may have missed it. You may have seen it. The title of that interview was Worldwide Exclusive. Dr. Ardis was wrong. Lots of interesting stuff from that interview. Dr. Ardis talked about a study from Italy that reportedly found different various venoms and toxins in the bodily fluids of the COVID-19 patients. More than 20 of them. These toxins were not present in the bodies of people without COVID-19. Dr. Jane Ruby has some beliefs and some theories about all of this, and to that end, she joins us now. So I understand it's your belief that these toxins indicate that once an infected person's body is exposed to these toxins, they start manufacturing the toxins and enzymes within their own body as kind of a self-assembling nanotech.
What the fuck?
And I want to invite everyone to my show, the Dr. Jane Ruby Show, immediately following yours, because I'm going to go into that technology.
Immediate chill.
It
Amazing.
Already exists. It's already been around. And so with the title of the show
Nanobots
is
made of snail venom and
places. It's been inside of us the whole time. And let me explain why and where this Italian study kind of led him.
It's been inside of us the whole time, but it's being injected.
My subsequent
inside.
research is kind of unfolding a lot of this. We have pre-existing, it's kind of ingenious, the diabolical nature of this. We have pre-existing elements in our body, like enzymes and proteins and all kinds of other things. And there are a couple in particular, like these PLAs, these phospholipases, that actually when in the presence of
pause it for a moment.
Related.
Yes, we do have phospholipases in our bloodstream.
I think they're onto something, because Ham pointed out these might be the nanobots that are in Surfer's yogurt.
It might be the nanobots in Surfer's yogurt that make him hallucinate digital spiders.
It's real. The nanobots, the bumblebees. It's all.
We should really ask Surfer. We should get Surfer's take on this. You want to see if I can get Surfer on? We could get Surfer's take.
I mean, I'm sure Surfer's actually working or something, but I mean, you could ask him maybe.
Yeah. Well, does the audience want me to try to get Surfer on? We'll give it a second. I'll see if I could add him, because I think Surfer almost would be perfect to ask if he believes this. You know, like Surfer is like a good litmus test.
Well, ask him first. See if he's busy. If he isn't busy, then.
Well, you know. How the fuck do I add people?
I have no idea.
You know,
you might need to make a new call or something. I don't know.
Probably we need to make a new call.
Or are we in is there a chat with us in it already? I don't know.
No, but I could move it over. I'll message him. We'll play some more. I'll message him and see.
There's a surfer in the chat. But I don't know if it's the real one or not. That's right. He probably is cooking right now. Hopefully something good.
Surfer just linked me a thing, so he is watching. Yes.
What did he link you?
Hold on. He linked me CP24, whatever that is.
Sounds a little sauce.
Yeah, I know. Like Surfer's trying to get me on a list, I think.
See?
So I can't see it because I have this drop down menu open. Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he says he's cooking spaghetti. Okay. Just Surfer, tell us what your thoughts are. I can invite you after. Let's play some more. And we'll play Surfer's thing too that he wants us to watch.
Venomous related organoids. These are things that are made in labs that are synthetic. If you get it from the air, if you get it from the injections and the shots, many different avenues.
Organoids. I've never heard of such a word.
There's a natural process where if you have enough elements like maybe yeast, there are all kinds of media in which these things
could be triggered by yeast.
Self-replicate. What we're really talking
I
about
bet you
here,
she's
Stu,
got a yeast
is
problem.
we have the workings inside of us under the right conditions to make our own COVID-19 or the illnesses. I'm not going to really call it that, but what we know of as the COVID-19 flu. And this doesn't negate any of the incredible work that comes from different angles, like the patent work that Karen Kingston brings in, and a lot of the other experts that have their findings of what's in the vials on any given day.
But she's a doctor. You introduced her as a doctor.
Yeah, like Dr. Phil. Literally, I mean, these could be biosynthetic parasites. Plus, it could have these 20 various venoms. Plus the self-assembling nanotech. Like all of this stuff is possible.
Self-assembling circuitry.
Self-assembling circuitry.
All of this crap is in these vials.
Yeah.
This is a very complex.
It's making snake venom in your bloodstream.
Sounds like meth. It sounds like some psychopath just concocted this with everything that was under the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the importance of the Italian study. Just for people who haven't seen the show yet and that are going to be seeing this for the first time, I brought up the title page. And what they did was they took people that had the COVID symptoms in 2021, and they looked at their blood, feces, and urine. And they had about 20 people, and they had a control group of about maybe 10 people, I believe, if you read the study, that had no symptoms and had apparently no COVID-19. And they compared their levels of any of these. They didn't find any of this venomous material, especially in Stu. In the second picture I brought you, which is from Dr. Artis's presentation, and it's from a publication in the Italian study. 15 of these snail toxins, these conotoxins, found in only those 19 or 20 patients that were in the Italian study. None of it found in the control group. And it was interesting because I said to Dr. Artis, conotoxins. I mean, what these are deep ocean snails that you never even see them. No, you're not going to have any connection with them. And he showed me a site from the DOJ where they warned at some point in the not too distant
I believe those
past
aren't even
about
snails,
the potential for cono snail
I think those are a species of
that could be used as a bioweapon against us as a nation. So
I had snails in my driveway. Am I fucked?
And again, this is really
yes, Claire.
Swarm method.
They're self-replicating, self-assembling.
The question here, okay, so people are going to go,
are they Borg?
How do they get enough snails, right? Or
is the virus the Borg?
Venoms that replicate or duplicate or mirror what is actually in these snails?
Yeah, you've just hit the nail on the head. It's the latter. So we have to kind of steer away from, this is not a crazy story of how are they getting a snake prong, fangs.
Are you sure?
Milking snakes and
dissecting. That's not what's happening. She's sure about this.
Yeah, I can show you
publication
researcher after researcher that has said that these can be replicated in the lab.
Snake
Man-made replicas of the snake venom organoids. They create organoids, which are cells that then they set them loose and they can they replicate, Stu, within 24 hours into the billions. So when you're talking about putting
I don't know
in
what she's even
supplies,
hold on. We have to pause this because I don't know what the fuck she's even talking about. I think what she's trying to say is that the nanobots that are inserted into our bloodstream through, if you're a vaxxer, if you get vaxxed, it inserts nanobots into your bloodstream that make conotoxins and what looked to be a rattlesnake toxin in your bloodstream.
So vaccinated people are the bull.
No, their blood is venomous, like the xenomorphs and aliens.
Oh fuck! So they're gonna melt people and shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty based.
It's pretty based.
That's pretty based, actually.
So when you give your blood to somebody in a blood transfusion, you'll poison them with snake venom or something, I guess. I mean, this is what this woman is saying. I'm trying to dissect it. I
can't believe that this clip was not worthy of the Kino Casino.
Well, we never did this show.
I'm shocked.
This was prepared for the show after, but we never did that show. So we never did the show. We had to,
I mean, there was plenty of other Stu content.
Oh yeah, I had all kinds of stuff ready.
No,
Ashton was a lazy fuck and didn't do anything, and I just wasn't gonna be I wasn't gonna push a show, especially with him crying under the bed and stuff. I was just I'll just let him cry, whatever.
Oh, Paris, you can't talk about him crying, Paris. What are you doing?
Well, the crocodile. I can't talk about the crocodile tears.
Are you sure they weren't real tears, buddy?
All right, let's resume.
Obviously, it's going to be diluted, but it depends on how many billions of parts per your water.
Who puts it in the water supply? Who would we say?
They could be real.
That guy put it in the municipal.
Who puts it in the water supply?
Who puts it? Well, now we're into the water supply.
Taken over. We know that a lot of the regulatory safety.
She forgot though. She forgot the first
Ted
game.
or
So
Bob
now we're
or
in the
Sally or Sandy, whoever it is that's actually going to your local water purification or treatment facility. Do they know what's in these big, huge things that they're dumping into the water supply? Is literally everybody evil, or are they just told, here, go put this in there?
Everyone's evil.
Your guess is as good as mine. I think that money is a very intoxicating element.
Yeah, I just think that these people aren't paid enough to do that. I just don't think that it's possible that every single person is that evil, cynical, diabolical. I don't see that. I want to have more hope for humanity than that. That the person who's making, $40,000 a year to run around to different water treatment facilities, or that works for the city of Minneapolis, for example, or works for, the city of Orlando, they're not making enough money to shut up about poisoning literally hundreds of millions of people across the country.
If they're making just the 40,000, maybe they're given a 40,000 bonus on top of their 40,000 base to just shut up
Stu's got
and
the clip
just
of the money.
deliver this material into the water supply.
All right.
And you'll never be questioned. I'm just assuming. We have to.
So this goes on, and I think I'm going to let it just go. But not only is it conspiracy that it's in the COVID vaccine, but they're actually they're dumping snake and snail venom nanobots into the water supply as well. I think they forgot that it was a COVID segment and they wanted to do another segment, but they just decided to combine them together and just say there are nanobots everywhere. It's in your water, so even if you don't get the COVID vaccine, there's still nanobots. Buy my supplement.
I'm just worried about the snails in my driveway now.
Yeah, the snails.
Are the snails in my driveway gonna kill me? I'm concerned now.
They have self-replicating nanobots in there that are going to put
kill
venom into your blood.
I'm going to go kill them all, Percival. I'll be right back.
The snails that they showed are actually like little conches. They're not even snails, but they don't know that. So let's go ahead.
On what the findings are. So specifically, what was Dr. Brian Ardis wrong about?
He was wrong about the fact that it was just 2 snake venoms that were part of what was causing internally.
Yeah, he had the Chinese crate snake and the African king cobra, but those are still in there?
They're still in there, but it's
African
now
king cobra
by 18 more. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. And again, it's not the animal material.
The African, by the way, for the audience, the African king cobra is one of the most venomous snakes in the entire world, along with that other snake that they brought up, the Australian one. 2 of the most venomous snakes in the world. If you got vaxxed or drank from your tap, then you have nanobots that are creating this venom in your blood. So you better watch out.
Getting inside of you. This is replicated by a synthetic process that is at the nano level. It's not visible. It could be in many, many different things.
And in this computer-generated AI sequence that we refer to as SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19 or the fake respiratory virus, which it never was. And by the way, I just want to say, anybody who's still out there in the media, in politics, anybody who's still talking about a respiratory virus is either completely misinformed at minimum, or at worst, they are controlled opposition, they are liars, they are part of a plan to commit mass murder. So these are not respiratory viruses. They never went from person to person. This is not a vaccine. And anybody who hasn't looked at these vaccines or shown images or seen images from under a microscope has no real qualifications, I guess, to speak on any of this. Do you agree?
Well, they're either just not availing themselves of this information, Stu, and it is somewhat innocent, or they are part of it. Dr. Artis said that he's reached out to.
Hold on. Scar, do you have a take on this? That COVID, nothing is real. It's not even a cold. It's actual snake venom and snail venom that's, I guess, making you sick. And it's nanobots.
I'm sorry,
that are
I was in my driveway running the snails over with my Tesla. I didn't want to get them on my foot.
You're not even paying attention to the clip, just like the audience.
No, I mean the snails are come to kill me, Parasep. I have to do something about the snails.
Well, Ashton's uncle is part of CSIS, so maybe they're trying to take you out.
Yes. So maybe these are CSIS snails. I don't know how they got to me, but that's what they are. No, I mean honestly, like this is insane. Like this is the kind of shit that I would expect some schizophrenic on like a 2-person.
This is Stu's show every day. Stu's show is like this. It's a different scam, just like this, but it's every day. What was the one? The fucking Vegas shooting was like an inside job. And it was Antifa and ISIS. This is just insane shit. Oh, that was a good one where it was German and Australian Antifa that committed the mass shooting in Las Vegas. Yes, that we've already played that clip. If you want to see that clip, go to the Stu and Franson show.
Yes, that was the chameleon one. With the you'll see it. It has Stu's face on the chameleon.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Any names, but he's reached out to some very well-known frontline doctors that are friends of his, they're scientists, and they don't want to look at it. Stu.
Yeah, they don't.
That's what he said.
I know, I've had that before. But inside of this AI genetic sequence that was done on a computer, the thing that's called COVID-19,
very
the
confused
bioweapon
about what
that was
PCR
chimerically engineered, made by man, and intentionally released from a bioweapons lab in Wuhan, China, where the CIA was in close proximity. And this lab was overseen by the Pentagon. Lots of similarities between these labs.
Well, okay, so
wait, what?
So there is some truth to what he's saying. The United States did send, I believe it was $50,000 to that gain of function research in the Wuhan lab on bats. But I don't understand where we've transitioned to nanobots that are creating snake and cono venom in your bloodstream, but we're at that point now. It's not even a virus that was in a virology lab. It's actually nanobots.
They're milking the snakes.
Funded by the Pentagon. Let's replay that last part. Let's try to unpack this last part here.
Very well-known frontline doctors that are friends of
hers.
I know, I've had that before. But inside of this AI genetic sequence that was done on a computer, the thing that's called COVID-19, the bioweapon that was chimerically engineered, made by man,
I thought it's
and
nanobots.
intentionally released from a bioweapons lab in Wuhan, China, where the CIA was in close proximity, and this lab was overseen by the Pentagon. Lots of similarities between these labs and the, over 24 of them found in Ukraine, where we're spending hundreds of billions of dollars to perpetuate this fake pseudo-war against Russia. That's not what this is. But anyhow, inside of this sequence, the so-called virus itself, I'm using heavy air quotes for a radio listening audience, they found venoms from a German
the Ukraine is Wag the dog.
From
it's a green screen. It's all fake.
Hold on. Did you just hear? There's from a German hedgehog. There's also venom.
Hundreds of billions of dollars to perpetuate this fake pseudo-war against Russia. That's not what this is. But anyhow, inside of this sequence, the so-called virus itself.
All right, hold on. Surfer wants to get on. We'll get Surfer's take if this is true or not. We'll get Surfer's take.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did I crash again?
No, you're still here.
That was weird. Okay, there we go.
Do we need to go into the group? Or
yeah, go into the group.
Okay.
I'll switch us over, Squire.
Okay.
Switch us over. Surfer, are you with us, Surfer?
I'm with you, but just let me figure out my audio. It usually takes me a minute. The nanobots, they've infected my computer. And because of that, I gotta click through the drop downs. Get past the nanobots. My audio usually takes me a minute. The nanobots.
You're gonna have to mute the stream there, Pat.
You gotta, yeah.
Switch
Are,
from
gotta
the
turn down the stream.
Nanobots. No, it is all real. It's all real, Persip. You laugh.
I do laugh. I laugh at self-replicating nanobots creating snake venom in your bloodstream. I do laugh at that.
Well, you laugh, Persip, but watch the CP clip.
Well, we'll watch that after we're almost done with this. You want to watch the rest of this? You seem engaged.
Okay, yeah. I got a couple minutes while my spaghetti's cooling down.
Okay.
And they found venoms from a German hedgehog, from an African bat, from a Chinese bat, and from several snakes.
I'm pretty
These
sure
are
African bats don't
peer-reviewed
have venom,
papers
but
that are published in medical journals around the world. This is not a conspiracy theory. There is venom inside of this virus.
I'm pretty sure Komodo dragons don't have venom also, but if one of them bites you, it's going to get pretty infected.
Yeah, well, they have bacteria.
New York City subway system
very
attack.
dangerous.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's
you
bacteria.
have to be able to go all the way. Look at the whole
Surely
truth.
bats.
This doctor doesn't know that.
Open up your brains. Believe what your eyes are seeing.
But he's saying it's venom.
Believe what your eyes are reading. The data is right there.
Yeah,
from
but a
all
lot
of
of
these heavily
people
inoculated
say
countries.
Komodo dragons have venom too.
It's bacteria.
Right, but this woman is supposed to be a doctor, Surfer. She's supposed to know that.
I mean, she
Komodo
looks like she
dragons don't
plays
have
a doctor at the strip club.
She might have played a doctor on a TV movie or something. You never know.
I got about a minute left here. Final words, Dr. Jane.
Just the bottom line is there could be some things in these shots, for example, that
now we're not sure. There could be
seemingly innocent. They're precursors. In other words,
I doubted it, Persep. I didn't think it was real, but then I saw the CP clip. Now I know it's all real.
Big news.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to pull that out.
What I think we're all going to be bringing together, very, very soon.
It's only like 30 seconds.
And the reason
it's only
why
like
these things
30
have to be
seconds.
frozen at
The irony of it is it
amazingly
takes
low,
place at the trucker hearings. They're having like the hearings about
Dr. Jane, thank you so
like
much for
Trudeau
coming. We
using the Emergencies Act to crack down on the truckers.
Okay, yes. I know they're still doing that. They're still going after all their money.
I don't know if you've seen it, but then the CP clip ensues.
So they're having their own January 6th committee, except it's for the truckers.
I'll just play that in audio form. It doesn't even look like visually. It's not interesting at all visually. So I'll just play the audio of it. But we'll finish this up because Stu has some words for the audience.
You bet, Stu. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And there are peer-reviewed papers published on this nanotech inside of the COVID-19 shots. Dr. Anna Maria Mahelcha is part of an international collaborative research group, and she is in the green room. She'll be here in less than 60 seconds to talk to you about
Hold on,
their
I
findings
can't hear. I'm
inside
going
of
to mute
these vials.
myself so I can listen to it.
Okay. Tell me when. Oh, you can't tell me when.
He's muted. He's
muted. Okay.
Can't turn away from it. First, I want to remind you about my great friends over at Goldco. They're helping to protect you from the great financial reset. The electronic banking system, inevitably, it's our belief, will be reset to zero, resetting everybody to zero as part of Agenda 2030, as part of the Great Reset, the NWO, the world government that will reign supreme over everybody who is subservient. And they will crush you in order to get that compliance from you. That means taking away your money. Everything that you've worked hard to earn and even harder to save is at risk right now. Hyperinflation, you already see that. Criminal tax hikes, you already see that. Forever wars that we're funding. We're funding our own demise.
Buy the
Protect
fucking
yourself
gold.
with gold and silver. Call
Buy the
Goldco
gold.
today. 855-706-GOLD. Again, 855-706-GOLD.
Well, gold's a good conductor.
Goldco, you'll get up to $10,000 in free silver with your
great
qualified account. Call
It's a
Goldco
great.
today.
It's a superconductor. Some of the best
10
conductors.
grand in free silver.
Back with
10
Dr.
grand
Anna
in
Maria
free
Mahelcha
silver.
in 60
If you
seconds.
put
Go
in
nowhere.
stew, you get 10 grand in free
In a
silver.
millennia, a famine of biblical proportion is hitting the earth, and it's by
I
design.
love these commercials.
War has created scarcity.
Roger Stone also
fertilizer
plays
proportion has been wiped out.
The price of fertilizer is up 128%.
You know, I met a man one time that filtered his water with silver.
And buried.
That's not a bad idea to filter your water with
The
silver.
Great Reset demon
It has,
created the crisis.
silver
but it
has an
generated-
antimicrobial index of like, I think it's number 6. It's actually very good at killing bacteria and stuff.
Of great resistors following King Jesus have the solution.
King Jesus.
HeavensHarvest.com. Get there right now.
Prepare for the worst by trusting the best. Heaven's Harvest.
Oh, yes.
Has a
Get
delicious
the bucket
way to
food.
conquer
Buckets.
starvation. It's
Bucket
real
means.
food. High quality. Tastes
quality.
great.
It's actually really good.
Trust Heaven's Harvest
Like that
today.
baker
Order
fellow.
food for the year and a bucket of heirloom seeds. Affordable.
I don't know. I hate to break character.
HeavensHarvest.com.
I hate to break character, but I couldn't imagine trusting a man that calls himself King Jesus.
Well, he said King Jesus wants you to buy my bucket food. And you know what this bucket food is actually used for, right? This is the bucket food that they use at prisons to feed the inmates, but they're going to pass it off to you as apocalypse food. That's the best food you've ever eaten. But it's really just used for, inmates at prisons.
Yeah, isn't it super cheap too?
Oh yeah, it costs like $1 a bucket, but they
And
sell it to you
the
for
buckets for
$100
like $50 a bucket.
Yeah, it's really great scam. It's one of the best scams they got going. So we're gonna play Surfer's audio here. Let's see.
Yes, play the.
No, person, you gotta play the video. You say the audio might be interesting and the video is not interesting, but it's actually quite the opposite.
All right, all right, I'll get it.
The proof is in the pudding.
I'll share the video.
And like I said, I doubted it. I mean, I've seen the nanobots in my yogurt, in my bottle of water. I didn't think they put the nanobots in the vaccine. I doubted that, but just watch the CP clip.
Okay, let's see if
Watch
I can...
the CP clip.
The CP clip, yeah. All right, let's see.
Oh, Bronx wants me to do the Tard scheme. Ah, this is great. It's a nanobot.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Let's see.
Surfer, what do I do with the snails in my backyard?
Is it the lawyer collapses? Lawyer collapses during emergency act. That's the one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Maybe this will be interesting.
Nanobots come to Andy in the form of bee jams.
There's nanobots in his boxed wine. And
Can
his
we see
cocaine
it
that are
or no?
making him. I see.
See, we
I think
crashed.
we crashed.
Of course,
Yep,
we crashed.
Well, we're still here.
It's the luckily the stream can't see that we crashed. Hold on, let me try one more time here. Let's see if I can get it to go. OBS is very, very temperamental. Very temperamental. Can you see it?
No.
I know how to fix this. Just vamp for me for a minute. Can you vamp for me for a minute, Surfer?
Oh, I'm enjoying my spaghetti.
What did you cook today, Surfer? Anything
Yeah,
good?
you made spaghetti. That sounds good.
Yeah, I made spaghetti with zucchini and orange peppers in it.
Oh shit. Do you use like a store-bought sauce or do you make your own sauce for it?
Do you hand make the sauce? That's the question.
Hold on, I was just eating the sauce.
Oh fuck.
Okay, there we go.
I use like crushed tomatoes and like I cooked the vegetables and the beef, and I put some garlic in the beef, and then I just put crushed tomatoes in it and a little bit of soy sauce. I know I shouldn't be cooking with soy, but it put a little bit in.
I mean, a little bit won't kill you, but yeah, that sounds good actually.
It sounds good to me. I'm kind of hungry now. Are you prepared? I got it in there. Are you both watching?
Oh yeah, I see it.
You see it, Surfer?
Yeah, watch this. You don't believe in the nanobots? You don't believe that the
All right.
snake
This is
venom-
Surfer's proof of the nanobot conspiracy.
that the African hedgehog venom is all real? We'll just watch this.
Okay. So you have a phone call at 1300 hours, I think, with Deputy Minister Rob Stewart. He says that there are 300 commercial CMV, that's commercial vehicles.
Yes.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Mid-hearing about the truckers who are protesting the vaccine mandates. Mid-hearing, this lawyer's trying to prosecute the truckers, and he just fucking collapses.
That's the vax damage, bro. That is the vax damage. I don't think it's nanobots, though. It's
nanobots caused it.
The dangers of taking an experimental vaccine every 2 months.
Apparently, the chat didn't see it.
We'll watch it again for the chat.
Yeah, the chat did not see what just happened.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. How'd that happen? Being very difficult these days. There's my folder of clips. Let's see here.
Yeah, they didn't hear or see it.
Yeah, everything got fucked up there. Hold on a second here.
Disaster.
Well, these kinds of things happen when you're live. They happen to me every fucking stream, and I just have to deal with it. I have to deal with it, Squire.
By the way, Esoteric Shaggyism says you're his favorite anti-vaxxer.
Me?
Yes.
You're damn right I am. You're damn right I am. Okay.
All right, did you fix it?
I don't know how you can be the best anti-vaxxer if you don't even believe in the African hedgehog venom.
That's true.
I don't know. It's completely broken. I don't know what happened. Everything broke.
Oh, fuck.
They don't want anyone to see it. Because they know they've been exposed for the African hedgehog venom.
There we go.
From which the nanobots.
It completely fucked up. I gotta. I just need a new computer. That's the reality. But what can you do, bro? What can you do? All right, we're gonna watch it again.
All right, let's try again.
Okay.
Now I'm sure that
we have a phone
the stream
call
can
at
see it.
1300 hours, I think, with Deputy Minister Rob Stewart. He says that there are 300 commercial CMV, that's commercial vehicles.
Yes.
Oh, that is tough, bros.
Is that him moaning?
All right, let's watch.
Did you hear that sound?
Let's go.
Well, he's writhing in pain as the nanobots grow. They're elongating in his veins.
Yeah, that is a groan. Yes. He probably fucking broke his head open. Let's watch one more time.
The water bottle fucked him over.
Oh, geez. He got slammed in the head by the water bottle, too. That's tough. Getting the vax over and over and over again. This doesn't look like it's working out. It'll fix the problem for itself, though, all these fucking vax people. You think they're going to cry when they're all in the hospital and all fucked up from this fucking vaccine?
They'll be melting like in X-Men. The first X-Men movie when the one dude just melts because he gets turned into a mutant. That's going to be on the Stupida show next week. It's going to be that the vax causes people to spontaneously melt.
Well, this is what the vax turns. This is what the vax turns people into.
Time with this sexy bod, huh?
So what's going to happen to all the vax?
What do you play?
This is what's going to happen to the backs.
And the thing that
On that note, did you see that picture of Ashton that I sent you in DMs?
I could show the chat the picture, sure. Let's.
I want to see this picture too.
Yes, let's show the chat this picture.
I don't know where it came from or the context it's in, but someone sent it to me on Telegram.
I believe. I'm not sure what that's from. I don't actually know what the fuck that's from. You'd think I'd be able to identify it, but here, we'll show the audience here.
It's a rare Ashton. What is? I don't even know what it is. I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm going to put it on stream. I'll see it in just a moment.
Well, I won't be able to see the stream.
I'll put it in the chat too.
Melting down his chin, Squire.
It looks like he's thrown up all over himself, is what it looks like.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He pulled a cog?
He pulled a cog, yeah.
It's just the vaccine damage from the hedgehog venom.
I think it's vax damage, huh? It could be. Could be.
I mean, it probably is vax damage, let's be honest. Maybe that's what's been making him act like such a retard.
Let's examine what's going on in this picture. His eyes are bloodshot.
Well, I still don't see the picture.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Squire. Hold on a second. Fuck's sake,
like on his upper lip, too, you know? He's like melting from his upper lip.
Here.
All the froth.
Squire's too busy to look at the stream.
I mean, I have like things I'm looking at on my other monitors.
He's literally watching other shows while we're. Squire's so bored he's watching.
That's from the fucking stream when Andy made that horrible looking food.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
That's what it's from.
I don't remember him ever looking like that in the stream.
Holy fuck. He looks like he's melting.
I don't remember him looking quite like that. But I don't know. It looks like it looks kind of like how he looked after the 100 chicken McNuggets stream.
Yeah, that's what Esoteric Shaggy's
just
just said. Yeah, he looks just like he ate all the nuggets.
Well, I can't check the chat or else the whole fucking computer crashes. So I got to look at it.
This is recent though, because he's wearing the grifter goggles in this one.
Yeah, he's wearing the grifter glasses. I wanted to discuss Ashton's hair, but I was too lazy to get a clip of his hair. If anybody notices the many hair color changes of Ashton, he now has carrot top red hair and curls.
He looks like a fat little orphan Annie right now.
He looks like a fat orphan Annie. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We questioned him when he got that Everybody Hates what's that guy's name? I never watched that shit. He had basically the grifter blonde hair, and we questioned him about that. He never really gave us a solid answer on why he constantly needs to dye his hair's random color.
It was very suspicious, I remember.
It's the mustard man, as Surfer called it.
He is the mustard man. Surfer, what's your take? Why do you think Ashton keeps dyeing his hair like a fucking woman?
I don't think he dyed his hair if it's gone orange. I always used to tell him that his hair was orange. And
his hair is kind of red naturally, but it's not that red. It's not bright red. I mean, you could see he just dyed it again.
Well, maybe he's been going out in the sun. Maybe
he's dyeing his hair for the ladies. You think it could be for the ladies, huh?
Maybe he's been doing black magic spells to summon the succubus from the pit.
What do you mean, like in what was that? What was that movie with the 4 witch girl in the 90s? The Craft.
Hocus Pocus?
Like The Craft, where they do the incantations to change their eye and hair color? You're talking about it, The Craft?
He's created a pentagram out of leather. And he's been dancing around it.
The leathery claw.
I don't know. I don't know. Me and Squire don't know anything about this snacks person besides that she did 2 streams with us. The Christmas album stream, and she was Mama Fuentes, I believe. But I don't know a thing about this girl. I mean, it's a complete mystery to me. One of Ashton's many
I know
secrets.
she's associated with what's his face? Oh God,
Turk?
Yes, Turk. Sorry.
Well, that was what Adam said.
I blanked out for a minute. No, I've heard Turk talk about her before. I don't know what his relation with her is, but like that's the only thing I know about her, really. Ashton never talked about her, which I always thought was very weird.
No, Ashton doesn't talk. It doesn't say anything. Very secretive, very secretive. So we don't know anything to even talk about with that one. I mean, not that I would, but she's a big secret.
You know, she is actually a welder. There came a time after that New Year's stream where I mentioned something about the boxes he was getting.
Yes.
There came a time.
Well, you should have kept that private, probably. Probably should have.
Well, I thought that they both knew that. You know, I didn't think that he was like hiding that between fucking trannies. But so at the same time, he was talking to the Irish tranny and Snacks, and they both sort of gave him an ultimatum. I said he had to choose between them both.
Oh, they're
right?
saying so. Esoteric Shaggyism is saying she is not associated with Turk. Turk confused her with a girl called Cookies. I think who knows who this girl actually is. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how much of a legend this has become. I think everybody needs to let it go. This fucking E-Tranny thing.
Well, she should have liked me because I said, listen, PPP, like this girl welds. I said, this girl's handy. You know, she knows how to do stuff around the house. You should choose her
could put her to work.
because you can't do that stuff. You know, she cannot do all those things. And I convinced PPP to choose. PPP actually liked the Irish tranny more than Snacks.
Well, the Irish tranny was willing to dole out some dough. She sent him a ton of candy and stuff, as we saw in that live stream. Like just boxes of
so
candy.
did Snacks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Snacks did too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, they both wanted the PPP, I guess. I don't know.
But imagine giving anything to someone on the internet.
No, I couldn't.
What the fuck?
I only accept gifts off people from the internet. I could not imagine. I don't know. Maybe I would. Who knows? Maybe I would accept things.
Does
I would
anyone
never
in the
give
chat
money
want
to
to send
anyone,
Persip
Spire.
something? I'm sure they'll send you something good, person. You'll get a fucking,
Send me a
you'll get nothing
photo
but-
of me getting shot in the head or something. You know?
Yeah, you'll get like death threats and dildos. That's all people are gonna send you.
That wouldn't be
It'll be like a
uncomfortable.
DJ
at all.
Axel
Show
stream.
people where to send it. I know where Persip lives.
Yes, you
Oh,
do know where I
fuck.
live. Here, I'll show that. Surfer. Surfer thinks he's so funny.
Show them where to send it.
Yeah, here. This is my address. Hold on.
Was it on the train tracks, Persip?
What is what on the train track? This
He
is my
said
address.
this is where I live.
Yeah, well, this is where I live. I'm showing the chat. Surfer doxed my location. He was taking pictures on my street.
It's
And
not
this is
on the
where I
train
live.
track.
What?
In the woods?
I'm showing the picture that you sent me, Surfer. How could you be so confused? The Harry Gay Drive. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
You live on Harry Gay or you live on George Reynolds there, Persip?
Definitely Harry Gay. Definitely Harry Gay. See, this is Surfer driving by my house. He took this picture. And he
You
sent
are
it
a
to me.
hairy gay person, so it makes sense.
I am a Harry Gay. So Surfer got me there. He knew my location. All right, I got another Ollie clip. I found the clip that I couldn't find before. I think Ashton played this one, but I don't care because I love this clip. Are you prepared for this?
Okay, dude,
And then
so
I'll-
I'm going to finish my spaghetti.
All right,
I just
surfer.
wanted to weigh in about the nanobots and the irony of the lawyer collapsing at the hearing against the truckers who
That was pretty good.
That was
a
pretty good.
clip.
I don't know if that's evidence of nanobots, but it's evidence, I guess, of something. It's evidence.
Oh, it
of something.
definitely is. The water bottle fucking killed him.
maybe not nanobots, but at least African porcupine venom.
African porcupine venom. I'm pretty sure African porcupines also don't have venom, but I can't 100% confirm that or not. So
No, it was German hedgehogs, person.
German hedgehog venom.
They got it in the quills, they got quills.
Yeah. Pretty sure the quills don't have venom, but sure, we'll say that.
Well, juice. Well, have fun, guys.
Juice.
All right, take care.
See you, Surfer. All right, we're going to play this Ollie clip, and then I'll answer some questions from chat, because I do see a lot of questions as I'm scrolling through here. I'm going to ask my thoughts on the Halloween movie series, but we'll go into it.
Unfair. I want to be the next David Dobrik. They hate dreams.
They do hate dreams. The dark arts he learned from Ralph. Listen, man.
What the fuck are these flags? Holy fuck.
I don't know, man. Every training flag is different. So that's
I
what
want my
Ollie's
own
up.
flag. It's just gonna have my face on it.
All right, let's answer some
The blue
questions.
background.
So it's Perspic. Thoughts on the Halloween movie series? I loved Halloween 1 and 2. I kind of liked the new one with Jamie Lee Curtis, just the Halloween one before this. The first one in the trilogy, I kind of liked that one. I saw it in the movie theater. It hit all the good points of Halloween without it being too overboard. Then the next one, the one in the town of Haddonfield, where the town is like turning on each other and like they want to kill. It's so bad, it's almost good. It's just such a bad movie that I almost recommend watching that one too. And the third one just came out. I haven't seen that yet. Any thoughts on the movie Halloween, Squire?
I mean, they're all right. I'm not a really big horror person, but
I love
thought the
horror
Halloween
movies, especially bad horror movies.
I mean, bad movies in general can be Kino. Just depends on what movie it is.
A person in chat says, you've given PPP years of your personal time, Squire and Perspic. You never mailed anything. You've given much. Well, there you go. Well, how do you feel about that, Squire?
I guess we kept the man sane, so he's just going to go insane now that we're not around.
Yeah.
Maybe that is a good thing.
I can't even take credit for that because he slowly went insane when he was around us. So. Adam.
Well, I mean, I think he already was insane. I think it's just
Adam definitely.
I don't know. Maybe I got more out of it than he did because I drove the man insane. Maybe. Persip, how are you so technically inept? Yes, Persip.
I'm really. It's more the computer than me, I think, but I don't know. I got it to work really well for a few streams, and now tonight it's just being difficult, and I'm not really sure why.
Persip, I have like 3 computers. Why do you not have one that works?
That's called money, Squire.
Oh,
it's called money.
Well,
Snacks is a female to male trans. Well, there you go. That's from Bronx.
I don't. It sounded like a woman. I don't know.
Gravity Scan. Gravity Scan played Josh Moon in the Christmas album, as you remember.
Oh,
so
that stream was actually really good.
I love
doing
that. I wish we could have completed that.
Well, the worst part was there were so many things that happened prior to it that no one was recording.
Yeah,
so no one ever
our
heard.
auditions. We had to audition with the guy who wrote.
Yes, we all had to audition for our parts while this autistic man barked orders at us. It was very funny.
Especially Godwinson having to audition to be Godwinson was.
Yes, Adam had to audition to be himself, and this man was telling him that he wasn't.
Be more like Godwinson. Be more like Godwinson.
Yes, he needed to be more like Godwinson because he wasn't acting enough like him.
That was so good.
It was bizarre.
What a waste of good content.
And then the
audience is just going to be angrier and angrier.
No, so I had to be JMAA, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, and he told me that I needed to speak like a vampire.
Yeah.
So I needed to speak like Dracula. It was very weird. I don't know.
It was very interesting.
Like,
I had to audition
Josh.
to be Jarbo for that stream.
Like, I should have been Josh. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking making the Irish.
Oh, Halloween. He said Halloween Town. Is that the Disney? Those are the made-for-TV Disney movies. I have no real feelings on the.
Did I ever see it? I don't even know.
They're all pretty bad. They're not my favorite. There are a few really, really, really bad Disney made-for-TV Disney movies that are almost worth watching just for how bizarre they are. From if you were a kid in the 90s, you would enjoy them. There was one where a girl is an alien and she turns into a bubble, and I think she turns into a water bubble, and she has to like turn on the sink to survive without popping. And I think that was just an excuse for the producers and the director to get this 15-year-old girl to have just a wet shirt on all the time. It was really.
Was she vaccinated?
No, this was before the Vaxspiracy. This isn't like the year 2000. Yeah. Spookies was the worst. I don't know what that means. Spookies.
Yes, JMAA is fucked. Isn't he the guy that ate his own shit?
Yes, JMAA stripped down naked and smeared shit all over his chest and wrote with shit on the walls. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's degenerate.
SOPPP wrecked you Persip. What did he do? Is there a video?
I guess he made a video about you, or you were in a video. I don't know.
I thought the end video really. I mean, I made a very small cameo in that video as a snake on a PPP's shoulder. I had the fruits of knowledge, and I fed them. Meanwhile, it was really Squire who came up with all the grifting. Every grifting idea, I said, no,
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not.
I said, absolutely not. No grifting. None of this bullshit. Squire's like, listen,
hey,
this is
they would have had a merch
it.
store by now if they had listened to me. I told them to get the merch store and just make it as low effort as possible. But no, of course not. No one listens to Squire.
So any more questions from the audience before we wrap it up? We've gone like an hour. So.
Smash or pass Gahul's sister, bro. Definite pass. I don't even know what she looks like, but it's definitely a pass.
It looks like Gahul with just like Gahul, but a tranny of Gahul. I don't know. Is there any difference?
Is there a picture? I need to see the picture in order to actually like give it. I'm just gonna by default.
I've not seen a picture. I've only seen drawings of what people.
Anyone with Gahul's genetics is just go away.
Well, if you painted Gahul, if Gahul was in permanent blackface, I think he'd look somewhat normal. Don't you think so? If you painted Gahul black,
I don't know about that.
If Gahul was a black man.
Maybe he's an albino black man.
He might be an albino black.
He should just say he's an albino.
Doesn't
black
explain
man.
his
I
weird.
think he'd get more viewers.
His weird HRT nipples. It really doesn't explain.
He's the ogre man, but he's the ogre man.
I don't know if somebody send me a picture if it exists.
Yes, if there's a picture, and then we'll discuss it on the next episode.
Yeah, why does Godwinson hate you so much, Persip? Well, he knows why, and I know why, and fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on
You're
me.
You're a traitor, Persip. That's
yes.
why.
And Adam is 100% right. It's a shame on me. I really thought that maybe the guy was capable of change. He really.
Oh God. Echovan, is that true? Is there really porn of the sister brother? That's fucking disgusting.
No, I'm not even watching. That's.
Oh fuck!
I don't want to even see that.
I mean, come on. I mean, the Faith Vickers sex tape was reviewed. I mean, someone has to review it, unless it's really degenerate.
Would you rather have Gahul's sister or Tux's sister? Ooh, that's tough. Tux's sister was actually fairly attractive, but she also fucks her brother.
Yeah, that's the fucked part. Though I don't know if I want. I just don't want to be involved with any of that.
And Gahul's sister is apparently a homeless tranny that's celebrated by Gahul that his sister is homeless. Can I choose death? I think I'd choose death.
Squire, will you sing for us? I'm disappointed that Persip did not play.
Yeah, I didn't
entire
allow
rendition.
I didn't allow
The entire rendition. I sang the whole thing, and Persip only played the first
Amazing
part.
Grace. We could play that on the outro, Squire. Everybody can see you in your glory.
Well, no, it's ruined. It's gone forever, Persip. You ruined it for everyone.
The first 35 seconds were beautiful, Squire. Everybody appreciates your beautiful.
The last spot was beautiful too. You didn't play it. No one's ever going to see it now because you fucked it up.
Well, I can play it again.
No, you're not allowed.
What are you having, a diva tantrum right now? You're having a diva
I'm revoking
tantrum?
your privilege. You're not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Persip
Chad always wins.
Talks at his sister at the same time.
Persip. Smash or pass fat-faced Paulie? He's not the worst looking guy in the world, but he looks way older than he sounds, right? I thought Paulie Frog was like a young kid. How old is Paulie Frog? Because he looks like a dad, you know. He looks like you know, he's in his late 30s, early 40s. Is he actually in? If he's actually in his late 30s, he looks fine. I mean, I don't know how old Paulie Frog is. Shrek should be black too. Well, that's true.
Isn't Shrek black?
He hates you because he went to PPP's side after going to his. Well, there is a weird struggle there for my soul between PPP and Godwinson. That makes me fairly uncomfortable, I'll be honest with you. I never really sided against Adam. I really wanted Ashton to repent very publicly for what he did. And I think it was really kind of fucked up to do to your friend. And very unfortunate.
I think what was the most fucked up for me, and which is pretty much once I cut contact off was because of this, was when he tried to explain the power chat fiasco to everyone. And
you mean me screaming at him about the power chat and us getting into a 3 hour
he didn't tell the truth
argument?
at all. He like, it was all Andy who wanted to fucking do the power chat shit because there was no fee or whatever. And he could have said, yes, we knew we were stupid, but no, he just was like, did this weird fucking
we did it, but we
response.
sold all your information to the feds, and sorry about that, and we're going to cope now for an hour on why that was okay for us to do. It was really the worst thing that they could have possibly done. All they had to do was play clips of Josh and his Fed fucking... Josh uses a Russian scam site for donos. I mean, it's the same bullshit. But...
I mean, all these people are scamming their audience.
Andy was afraid of Josh. He was terrified of Josh.
Well, Andy's afraid of everyone. That's why there's never... Okay, so that's why there's never been a Josh stream, is because of Andy. There's never been a Gator stream because of Andy. There's never been a fucking Vickers stream because of Andy. Like, Andy's afraid of everyone.
Vickers, at least I understand. Vickers was dropping dough. Vickers was dropping a few $100s a night. But I say throw Vickers to the flames because he's clearly completely unhinged and insane.
Well, don't you love the good, the bad, and the vicious? I mean, it's the most brilliant program. Like,
watched
it's amazing.
by 5 people, yes. It's a hit.
It's amazing.
On why he's so much better a father than Ralph. That really doesn't make you look unhinged completely, Vickers.
And then he has his wife on and they talk about coins. It's amazing.
Gahul's going to hate you till the end of time now. Well, Gahul already hates me till the end of time. You know, he hates me because I said I didn't like his documentary. This is why Gahul hates me, because I said his documentary was crap. The opening 2-3 minutes were gold. That's all it should have been. But
That's all I watched was the opening.
Yeah, the opening was really good. Then nobody remembers anything about the interviews or anything because they were just a pure garbage. I think there was 40 minutes of Leo Pirate and Adam talking about nothing. This big secret footage of nothing happening. That was a big expose. It was awful. It was awful. Paulie Frog is in his late 20s, early 30s, I think. Well, the meth hasn't been kind to Paulie, but he's not a bad-looking guy, I guess, is my 2 cents on that. You never sided against Godwinson, but not taking his side against PPP, he sees it as siding against him. I did take his side against PPP very openly. And I did not talk to, I actually, well, let's just say me and PPP had quite the blow up about that whole thing. And, but he promised that he was changed. I sound like a fucking battered woman when I try to explain this. Listen, it's all really pathetic. I really thought he told me, he's like, look, I fired Andy. Look, it's real. I promise I'm changed. Look, I really am going to do this. And then he, I guess he got cold feet after we made only.
We could never play that clip of Gator and Andy comparing themselves to battered women when they broke up with Ralph.
I have that.
Never
somewhere.
play
I
that.
have those.
We could never play that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. We just can't play it because, you know, it makes fun of Andy.
Yes, well, anybody who's friendly with Andy, you're not allowed to make a stream about them.
Yes.
He says,
so,
I like
you know,
somebody says, well done, Persip. I like Borsky again. Well, there you go. Josh, literally, I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay.
Yeah, the chat is a little behind, but we're behind. I don't know, one or the other.
Well, I have to look on my phone. Gahul hates everyone. Gahul does hate everyone. Gatekeeping the Gator episode. Perspic, do you remember when you called in Gahul's stream and encouraged him to become gay like yourself? Yes, that's the same stream. Because Gahul is so afraid of women and is so mentally tortured and has to basically just cry into a camera to get out all of his sadness from, you know, years of rejection. So he doesn't like shoot up a school or something. He's got to cry into YouTube videos over and over and over.
Well, no, he's become a Florida
I just said
man
that Gahul should become gay. I mean, you know, it's not going to hurt him at this point. He's got HRT nipples. I'm sure there's a gay man that can enjoy some Gahul. You know, somewhere. He'd have better odds, at least.
Maybe a gay man on meth.
Let's see. I changed my mind again. Fuck Andy. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to do, I literally, so after Gator's betrayal of Ralph, me and Squire did like this deep dive on Gator and we got all of his streams. Literally, like streams that nobody on this planet has seen of Gator. The problem is they're so fucking boring and terrible and the audio quality is so shit.
We tried to watch one of them together. And this is like a 4-hour stream. 5 minutes in, we were already just completely clocked out.
We were checking out, yeah.
It was that bad.
We did do little clips of it. One day I'll put together some stuff for Gator. And we had a ton of stuff on flamenco. I did go over that on my show after it happened. I was so pissed. I was not going to bow to Fagmenko. I was not going to allow that to happen.
No, you have to bow to the pedophile.
So
it's good for business.
I did do a stream with all the stuff that we had on Fagmenko. Really kind of wasted. I probably did a poor job. But I did do a stream covering a lot of the stuff that we had in the folders on Fagmenko. That was kind
of I've added more to the folder since.
Unfortunately, nobody really saw it because nobody really gives a fuck about me. But, you know, I did show the stuff.
People care about you, Parasip. You have a thread now. I mean, you're famous.
Okay. I can't luckily I can't see any of this stuff, so it doesn't even bother me. I can't even get on.
Yeah, the forums never works. People say it works. It doesn't work for me. I don't know.
Let's see.
What else?
Jeez, I'm still trying to catch up with the chat. I can't even believe this. Perfect time.
How long did it take to write this stream? How long did it take, Parasite?
I don't know, like 10 minutes. Well, I don't know. I clipped a lot of this. I've been clipping a lot of this stuff. It probably took a few hours. I clipped a lot of this stuff about a week or two ago. Will you accept Amazing Grace? Sure. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. No, I won't accept Amazing Grace. I don't know what that is, and now I'm nervous.
I think listening to my rendition turns people straight is what he's saying.
Oh. Well, yes, Squire turned me straight, absolutely.
I did. I-10 Persip straight. You heard it
No,
first.
I did not. So here's why I privated that stream. First of all, Ashton knew I was doing that stream. I told him I was doing the stream, and he can go fuck himself if he didn't want me to do it. I said, we're just going to talk about some things that happened on the show that we wanted to talk about originally. Now, it wasn't as comprehensive. There was a lot of stuff that we wanted to talk about, but the reality is it's so long ago that I can't remember half of it. So we kind of just talked about our highlights working on the show and kind of like, I'm sure there's a lot more stuff, but I have to kind of stick to a code that I believe in. And that if something is off the record and I tell you something is off the record, then I have to stick to that. It doesn't matter if you snake me. It doesn't matter what it means. Listen, if you're a man and you give somebody your word, you're bound to your word. And that's it. And it's the most ridiculous high school girl mentality to say, oh, somebody snaked me. Now I'm going to reveal all of the DMs. Now I'm going to reveal all their personal information. You could go fuck yourself if you believe in that kind of activity as a man. You have to have some respect for yourself. And I'm not getting involved in that bullshit. I'm not doing it. I don't want anything to do with that. He could be a snake and now he's on his own. And I bet you he's real fucking lonely now with Andy as his only friend. And, that's his
he's
cross to
taking
bear.
Andy to get ice cream cones and sushi.
Yeah, now he's got to take Andy to get ice cream cones. Okay.
He literally took Warski to an ice cream parlor, like a little kid. He was like, Andy, do you want ice cream? And Andy's like, ice cream. I like ice cream.
I believe, listen, a man's got to have a code. I have a code, the way I conduct my life, and I'm not changing that for anybody. That's not changing. Period. End of story. That's always how I live my life. That's it. That's how I've lived my life with COVID. That's how I've lived my life personally. That's how I'm going to live my life here. And that's it. It's the end of the story. Let's go back to chat here.
Gotta leak the DMs, person.
I got a little bit of a rant here.
I don't think there was anything juicy in any of all DMs with Ashton.
Oh, I'm sure there's. Please, it's like 5,000 pages.
Yeah, but nothing that anyone would consider interesting. I don't think.
Sure. Okay. Yes, that's what we'll tell them. Well done. Well done, person. No, I went too far up again.
Did you watch Vetti's stream with Gator? Vetti did a stream with Gator? What?
Oh, please. I don't even care.
That's just
bizarre. When did Vetty become a personality?
I don't know. I mean, he fucked off for like a year and then came back. I don't know. I can't believe Vetti's even around.
So I was talking about why the stream was privated. I completely got off, derailed myself.
Yes.
So the stream was privated because I immediately got a strike on it for the opening song. So what I was going to do was I was going to take it down. I privated it for a minute. I was going to cut the very beginning out, and then I was going to resolve the strike. But it was so funny how people reacted with like all these conspiracy theories. And then esoteric shaggyism is like cutting up the stream and like in some kind of Frankenstein monster, combining it back together to be somewhat coherent. And I felt bad. So I actually told esoteric shaggyism, I'll just keep it privated for a few days so you'll get some views on it and then I'll unprivate it. So that's actually what happened. And that's the big conspiracy there on me privating that stream. Are you going to American History X PPP? You never know. It could come to that. What do you think, Squire? Are you going to American
History? I mean, that
X?
would be pretty based. I think the chat would love you then if you did that.
You were at that Dead Man stream, Perspicuity, Grace. I don't know. I don't remember. I was probably really out of it or something.
Is Dead Man dead or is he still around?
No, he still streams.
Oh, fuck.
He's come back. You must repent for your shlomo sexuality. Perspic. I do repent for that. Esotericism. Parasite. Okay. Revealing DMs is base buddy. You are not PPP nor Godwinson. You have you are a parasocial parasite. They never were your friends.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's brutal.
Yeah, I mean Okay. Your snakery and manipulation turned Ashton into this. You and the e-girls. Perhaps I do bear the blame, you know. Perhaps look at what happened to Daimo. I mean, his streams devolved into being half naked in a wig and lipstick. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps
I like Daimo. Don't you say
I feel a great
things
deal
about
of guilt.
Daimo.
That you know, I helped create this monster. But I
Daimo's
really
a
did
king.
try
How
to be
dare you
a
say-
good
how
friend.
dare you speak ill?
Squire, as usual, completely gets away with whatever.
Although he owes me a ton of money for that couples therapy session that I did with you.
He owes
and
me
him.
money too, bro. It's, you know,
He
we'll
owes
never
me
get it.
$6,000 and I want it back.
Oh, you're talking about for the therapy session?
Yes, the
The
one
lost
that you
therapy
deleted
session.
because the one that you deleted. Yes, that
Dude,
one.
you knew, you were kept telling me this is Squire before the show. You know, I did 6 shots before we even started that show.
that
I
it was
didn't-
based.
That I was even able to function during that show is a miracle. It was a good show, though. It was one of my best streams. It's a shame that it got lost to the ages. I didn't mean to really. I thought I had it recording. I didn't know that YouTube had like a clip feature in there that you could private it and then go back and cut out what you didn't want in there. But what are you gonna do? Ashton is the happiest he's ever been. He gets to play the triangle and unleash his newfound musical talent in the Casino Lounge band every Friday night. Well, that's true. No, what you
he
said
just
about
sits there.
Gahul was brutal. Well, you know, what am I going to say about Gahul? I was very supportive of Gahul for quite some time. I was pretty supportive of Gahul, but to wait till somebody's in a cabin with no internet to start saying that you need revenge about a video that was 9 months ago, I see that as just the height of snakery. You know, that's just my take on it. So Gahul deserves no respect. Daimo is cheating on his wife with P.O. Probably.
Oh, I disavow. If that's true, I disavow.
Ashton got to meet his hero, Sam Hyde, because he partnered with Andy. Yes, he did. He did get
Oh, he met a ton of people on that trip. He met a ton of people that he hasn't mentioned yet.
Yeah, he got to meet all the celebrities. Well, we saw Millennial Woes on stream.
All these, yes, he got to meet some other celebs too that he hasn't.
Well, they
said
talked
the
about
names yet.
Sargon too. Nobody has even figured out Grace's real name yet. I don't know who Grace is. Daimo is cheating on his wife with Bubbles. Bubbles has disappeared from the ether. Yes, if anybody wants to, Sasha says casino numbers are suffering. If you saw the next stream with Andy, we had 11 to 1,200 viewers when I was co-hosting. And Ashton had, I think they started out with like 650 viewers. I think it went up to about 850. That's pretty brutal. If you want to give credit for damage, you better give it to me too. Because that was brutal. They literally lost like a fourth of their audience when I left.
Name the other celebs. It was Sargon. It was who else was it? I like half remember because I was fucking like doing shit when you said it.
Well, you're always doing things, Squire. Squire's never ever paying attention to anything.
Well, no, I mean, you know, I multitask person. It was Sargon. It was I want to say it was fucking what's his face, the one that fucking got arrested.
Millennial Woes.
No, not Millennial Woes. The other
one that got arrested.
Yeah, the one that got
Dankula?
arrested for hate speech. Yes. I think it was Dankula, and there was a couple other names.
I would love
too.
to meet Dankula. Dankula seems
They
like
were
a fun guy to
they were
party
all British fucking, you know, ex-skeptic types. You know, the hidden cabal. You know, remember the cabal that Sargon ran? That they would drag these people into discords and make them kiss the ring. It was all those people.
Well, yeah, in the age of Kraut. You're talking about many years ago. In the age of
so that's
Kraut.
all the people that Ashton met.
The age of Mr. Kraut. Who I guess is also, I didn't realize Kraut was monetized in that way where he has sponsors for
the hair loss.
That's fucking wild. Squire's talents are complete. I mean, not Squire. Mr. Kraut's talents
My talent
are completely
is wasted.
Kraut's talents
I
are
like
completely
Kraut.
wasted.
Crowd
is
very
probably
funny
one of
guy.
the funniest people on the planet, and his talents are completely wasted on those streams.
Oh, and then CWC was in London and invited himself, and apparently had a bunch of drugs on him that he gave to Jaworski, allegedly.
Right. So, Persip, do you admire the Cray twins? They were gays who slept together and ran the streets of Cog's homeland. I have no idea who the Cray twins are.
Who?
But,
What?
I'll have to look that up. Tell
There
us
was a
more
gay
about
gang?
these people met at the boxing event, Persip. Squire's telling you. You have no credit. You are just a Janny. Why is that? Why is esotericism so angry at me, Squire? Do you know? He even goes on the
I have
forums
no
and screams
idea.
about me every day and calls me all kinds of names.
I don't know. Did you do something to him?
I don't know. He feels like I corrupted Ashton, I guess.
Yeah, I think CWC is a Fed. He apparently had like backstage pass access that they don't know how he got it.
He's got either a large every outfit that CWC wears is worth about $10,000. So
Yes,
he's
like
getting
that
money
trench
from
coat.
somewhere that's just somebody has endless fucking piles of cash to give this kid. I think it probably a trust fund.
I mean,
is
doesn't
the
he
answer.
live in Newport Beach? You need to be fucking loaded to live in Newport
I don't know, bro. All I know is the outfits that he shows up in are like 10 grand. You don't buy like these leather trench coats for less than $1,000. And I mean, just the shoes he has. You know, I'm a gay man. So
I mean, I
could
would
see
argue
this stuff.
he's more of a Fed than Fuentes is.
Yeah.
I think Fuentes is just a useful idiot. I don't think he's a Fed. But CWC is definitely a Fed.
Probably. I would bet on that. Oh my god, I got to pee so bad. All right. Yes, I know all about CWC's fashion. We'll go to the top of the hour and then we'll give it a rest for today.
That sounds. We don't want to do like a fucking 5-hour show. Where we're
Yeah,
just
I really try to keep it to 90 minutes. Always try to keep it to 90 minutes.
watching Nick Fuentes. Can we talk about that for a minute? How the fuck did they do 2 hours of Nick Fuentes clips when it's literally like 4
I don't
or
know.
5
Those
minute
are the
clips?
clips that were in the fucking drive folder from like 3 weeks ago, too. He just is using the same clips that have been in there for like a month. I don't know where he got these. He tells me that he clips the stuff, but he's going to tell me he clipped an 11-minute clip of Fuentes talking about like it just gets old after a while.
Now, there's some guy on Twitter that sends him all this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
who
got
the
to
fuck
be
the
like
guy
Pinochet
is.
or something, right? I
No,
don't
it's some
believe it.
other random account. It
I
wasn't
just don't
Pinochet.
believe
I
that he
forget the name.
watches all the Nick shows and clips it. I just don't believe it.
There's
He
no
says
way.
he does, though.
I
That's
can't
the
even
only
watch
thing he
it.
does. But
Like, if you've seen one Nick Fuentes stream, you've seen every Nick Fuentes stream. It's the same shit.
it's the same shit over and over and over again. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to do Ralph and Fuentes. Now, Ralph at least is somewhat bountiful. You could always pull content for Ralph. Somehow they always pull the worst content for Ralph. But I don't know. Ralph has just been fairly entertaining lately without being like nothing amazing, nothing really particularly that I would say is clip worthy. Because
I mean,
we've
I
seen it all
honestly
before from Ralph.
I honestly say we need to revoke his lolcow status, and he's just a regular man now. He's been acting normal for the last year and a half, I'd say.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I think that's you coping. There. I don't think he's acting normal. It's just the same bullshit over and over again.
I don't know. I think he's a king.
It makes you whine. Well, that's true. If he's trolling, God bless him. You know.
Esotericism is saying he's not going to
I'll
stop
save that,
A-logging you until
Echo
the
Vin, I
person
will save
snake
that for the
doesn't
next stream. We'll go into some of that stuff eventually. I'm going to be doing shows, I think, pretty regularly now. I don't know. This whole thing kind of reinvigorated me to want to stream again, to actually get clips and stuff. I don't know. All of the negative outcry actually really just motivated me to want to do really good shows. It's a shame that the person who was supposed to be my partner in the thing, and we were supposed to really commit to doing really good shows, became a giant pussy and ran back to Worski immediately. Because, he's got to eat $100 at McDonald's every day. But
3 large bags
or
of
Grubhub or
chips.
some, Arby's, whatever it is. I mean,
3
whatever
bags
fast food
of
that he can
potato
shovel
chips.
into his fucking mouth.
I want the chat to remember 3 large bags of potato chips every single day.
But I don't have any hatred in my heart for the guy. I only have pity. Pity that
Fuck
he's
him.
Andy Worski's bitch.
Burn him to the ground.
Pity
first,
that he's eating himself to death. It's just pity at this point. It makes me really sad. He was a friend for many years, and
3 large bags of potato chips.
He's become everything that we ever hated.
He told Andy to eat 3 bags of chips a day to gain weight.
Everybody gives me a hard time. Listen, you gotta. Sometimes people want to be saved, and you try to save them, and then they stab you in the back. Like if a woman is getting beat by her husband, and you intervene, and then she stabs you in the back to protect her husband. It's unfortunate, but you did the right thing. And
well, then you're dead.
PPP is the
afterwards.
battered wife of this situation, and we
bitch.
try to
Let
get
her
him
die.
away from his abuser, and he stabs us in the back for his abusive husband every time.
Let her rot in the dumpster next to little Andy.
So now
Jr.
she could rot. Did I say something about Home Depot?
Oh no, he wants to kill you.
Who wants to kill me?
Esotericism.
Oh,
he wants to kill you.
Well,
so he's going to take you to a hardware store and use the
join the
instruments.
club, bro. Join the club. A lot of people want to kill me, so that's not anything unusual. Tell us how much
Squire equals Gator. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Compare me to that fucking simpleton.
Tell us how much Andy would contribute to an average episode. All right, after this question, we're gonna wrap it up here. Tell us how much Andy would actually contribute to an average episode of Kino Casino. 0. 0. Big old 0. Andy would show up 10 minutes before the show.
No, there was one episode where he stole some clips from some
IP2
YouTube channel and posted.
It doesn't count if Andy is given the clips by somebody else. It doesn't count.
It totally counts. He has a minions that
Doesn't
give him
count.
the worst clips ever.
It doesn't count, Squire. But in actuality, 0. All right.
No, he was just there to go beat them.
Yeah, well, that was Andy's contribution. Medical massacres for $100. $100 medical massacre. What you gain the mile for $50? Look good, Andy. And that was the whole show. I should have just done that on the show. I shouldn't have. I had to let Ashton sink himself, but I should have just done that on a show. Once I saw he was sandbagging, I should have immediately done that. But, it is what it is. Well, I love all of you. My wonderful chat. The chat is always based. I think my chat is always pretty lit. It's always fighting. There's always squabbling and people getting blown out in chat. And I love it. And I love the chat. I would never ban any of you. And thank you for coming to the Scuffed Express. And there'll be more episodes. I might do one, I'm thinking, this weekend. I gotta work a lot this week. I gotta probably work like 60 hours this week. But I figure on Saturday I'll have the day off. I'll be able to put together an episode. And I'll try to mind control Squire into coming along. And maybe we'll get some other guests for...
yeah, it was nice having Surfer on.
Yeah, it was nice to have Surfer. It's always nice to have Surfer on.
I haven't talked to Surfer in forever, so it was nice to hear from him.
And if you have any ideas or anything you want me to cover on the next show, of course, leave it in the comments. And thank you all for coming. Any last words, Squire? Yeah, Squire, sing us out, Squire.
No, I'm not. No. I need to be like in the mood. I need to be hyped for a song. I'll tell you what, if someone can suggest a good song, I'll sing a song on the next episode.
Okay, Squire will sing for you on the next episode of the Scuffed Express. All right. Good night, everybody. Juice.